Magandang araw muli sa inyong lahat. Ngayon ay March 2, 2021, Martes. At mainit na po ang panahon, maalinsana na. 33 days na lang, Easter na. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Ben G. Chodoro, isang retired bank officer na nagsimulang mag-invest sa stock market noong 2007. Nagsimula po ako sa aking channel noong Agosto 2020. Naghahatid po ako ng pinaka-latest na balita tungkol sa inyong paboritong stocks at nagre-review din po ako ng mga stocks gamit ang technical analysis. If you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I also invite you to join me as we take a look at the financials of Meralco and the results of trading sa ating Philippine Stock Exchange ngayong araw, March 2, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. This is from the business world. Meralco core income down by 9% in 2020. Fourth quarter profit slips as homes take biggest consumption share. The Manila Electric Company, or Meralco, posted a core net income of 5.98 billion in the fourth quarter of 2020, down 11.2% year-on-year to cap 2020 with residential users accounting for the biggest share of power consumption. Excluding one-time items, the power distribution utility reported income slipped by around 2% to 5.064 billion, its finance chief said in a media briefing on Monday. For full year 2020, Meralco reported an 8.9% drop in core net income to 21.71 billion as it lagged lower electricity sales due to reduced power purchases. Meralco's reported income last year decreased 30% to 16.32 billion. The figure was adjusted to exclude the effect of foreign exchange gains or losses, impairment charges, mark-to-market adjustments, and other one-time exceptional transactions. Core earnings per share stood at 19 pesos and 26 centavos. Let me share with you now the commentary of BDO Nomura. And based on the commentary, MER results were in line with our estimates. We maintain our derived target price of 370 pesos and reaffirm our buy on MER given expectations of volume recovery in the full year 2021 in tandem with the continued easing of lockdown restrictions as government begins to roll out its COVID-19 vaccination program. Moreover, the stock continues to trade at an attractive valuation, which is 13.4 times the first of the full year 2021 forward PE. Then 1.8 standard deviations below its long-term average of 17.3 times. So, BDO Nomura has a buy recommendation for Meralco. Now, let's now take a look at the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index gained 46.57 points to end at 6919.54. However, there was net foreign selling at 336.95 million pesos. As for the market activity, 105 companies advanced, 121 companies declined, while 44 companies remained unchanged. As for the sectoral indices, the all-share index registered a 0.35% increase, while the sectoral indices ended mixed. The financials, mining, and services ended in the red, while the holding companies, industrials, and properties ended in the green. The financials led the decliners at 1.41%, while the holding companies led the gainers at 1.4%. As for the most active stocks, let us review the following stocks: DITO, AR, PHA, SM, BDO, MBT, Ali, URC, TEL, and JFC. By the way, if you have stocks in mind that you wish me to review, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize them. So let's start with DITO. DITO, nag-profit taking siguro ito. Yes, bumaba siya, no? Let me put off the indicators. Okay, bumaba si DITO and it's below our 20-day moving average or exponential moving average, but above our 50-day exponential moving average. The RSI dropped to 48, which is a bearish indication. However, the 50 and the 100-day exponential moving average are still under the candlestick. So it's bearish to sideways ang movement ni DITO. Actually, the price of 15 pesos and 6 centavos is on support area. And the next support level that I can see will be at, near support will be at 10.94 to 11 pesos. So that will be our nearest support area for DITO. And then let's take a look at AR. Okay, AR had a, what's this, a breakout? Looks like a breakout because this is the highest since February, I suppose February 9, no? So it's a two-week siya nagko-consolidate and then nag-breakout siya today with volume. Now, let's check. The nearest resistance of Abra Mining will be here at 62 centavos, while the nearest support is here at 0.0037. So resistance is at 0.0062, while the support is at 0.0037. Now, baka natin bukas what will happen to the stock because the RSI jumped from a bearish number yesterday, 40. Now it's at 56, which is a bullish number. So what happened kasi is in the breakout is that maaaring mag-consolidate ito, or if volume will permit, it would continue to move upwards. So ganun usually nangyayari sa breakout. Minsan nagpapahinga muna yung stock before it moves upwards. Then PHA. Okay, PHA continued to climb, and it is the formation of the candlestick is bearish since our three moving averages are under the candlestick, indicating a bullish movement. It's a bullish movement, not bearish. Okay, RSI is at 62, which is also a bullish number. It's just consolidating so far in the past 2 weeks, and if you will draw a Darvas box, dito lang siya naglalaro sa box na ito. Yan, 3.27 is the resistance, while 2.62 is the support. But the stock is generally moving upwards because of the RSI is showing a bullish indication, and our moving averages are right under the candlestick. Then let's SM. Okay, SM recovered from a flat result yesterday. The RSI was 46.52, but today it is now at 50, so borderline. And in general, it is well, bullish to sideways. Actually, sideways ang movement. Now, let's see tomorrow, if we'll see another candlestick which is higher than our indicators, then yung trend niya is already bullish. In the meantime, let's see. The support level, let's place at EMA 100 at 1012, while the resistance, let's place it at 1077. So EMA 100 is our support at 1012, while the resistance is at 1077. Moving sideways generally ang stock. And nagkaroon yata siya ng financials. Let's see the news. SM Investments income dips 48% to 23.4 billion. So that's news on SM. So that is why in the past few days it has been dipping, but it had recovered today. Then BDO flat. It ended flat. Opened at 109, ended at 109. And sana masustain niya, because ang kanyang price is still under the candlestick, which is a bullish number. The RSI is also bullish. So baka nagpapahinga lang yung stock before it continues to move upwards. So normally, ganyan yan before it moves up. Now, in the meantime, the nearest resistance would be here at 112, 113, yung nearest resistance ni BDO. I'm talking about the more later data. The older data is 115. So, 113 yung resistance natin, but it can go as high as 115. Then, Metrobank. Metrobank looks like nag-profit taking. I was watching the market kanina. Uy, bumaba. Why is that? Let's see. Oh, okay. It's the cash dividends. Nagkaroon siya ng X-date today. Meaning that if you will buy the stock today, hindi ka nakasama. So, that's why bumaba yung presyo niya because of the X-date. So, Metrobank is still a good company, and so magre-rebound siya, no? To the previous level. To the levels previously in the past week or so. So, in the meantime, ang support niya of Metrobank will be here at 45 pesos, while the nearest will be here. Okay, 49.95 to 50 pesos will be our nearest resistance. Okay, let's go to Ali. Ali, meron tong dividends eh. So, generally moving sideways, it ended in the red at 35 centavos less than the previous day, but our candlesticks or our indicators are still below than the candlestick in spite of the red candlestick today. So we have cash dividends of 13.58 centavos, and the X-date is March 5. So let's wait for March 5, ano? If what will happen to the stock, just baka pareho lang ng MBT na mag-slide ng konti because yan yung X-date. Ang ibig pong sabihin ng X-date is that you are excluded from the dividend. So hindi ka nakasama sa dividend if you were able to buy on March 5. But if you buy now, between now and March 4, mapapasama ka sa dividends ng Ali. Okay, so it's generally moving, it's generally sideways ang movement ng stock, and the RSI is at 50, which is borderline. So sideways general movement with the nearest resistance here at 40.75, almost 41. Pwede yung 40.75 to 41 pesos yung ating resistance, while the support will be here at 37.40. After Ali, URC. Kasi URC bumabawi. Yeah, bumawi siya, no? And it's a green candlestick. There is a recovery, but a very thin green candlestick. So there's news here that URC says net income up 15% in 2020 remains resilient to new normal. So bago lang to, let's see if we can take a look at the news from ABS-CBN. No? URC says net income up 15% in 2020. Universal Robina Corp on Tuesday said its net income grew 15% in 2020 to 11.6 billion despite the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Although contractions were seen in the snack, food, and beverage categories, URC gained significant market share and performed ahead of competition, it said in a disclosure in the stock exchange. Higher net income is due to higher operating income, lower debt, lower interest expenses, and lower foreign exchange losses, URC said. Net sales reached 133.1 billion, 1% lower compared to the previous year, it added. Okay, so let me share with you also the commentary of BDO Nomura on URC. And it had a positive commentary. Sabi niya dito, results in line, keep buy. So it reported a core earnings after tax of 3.2 billion. Sabi niya, we maintain our target price of 185. EPS estimates relatively unchanged as we incorporate tempered top-line growth. So bullish siya kay URC. And it is a buy recommendation with a target price of 185. So if you wanted to buy the stock, then good opportunity to buy. However, pwede kayo maniwala kay BDO Nomura, pwede rin hindi. Now, do your due diligence before buying the stock. Pero sa akin lang naman, magandang kumpanyang URC, and it did well during the pandemic, as evidenced by their 15% increase in their income in 2020. In the meantime, ang support level ni URC would be here, and tingin ko kailangan pa natin ng further confirmation para masabing nagbago na yung trend, ano? Because the RSI is still bearish at 39. So kailangan mag-50 yan bago natin masabi na nag-reverse na yung trend. Further, our moving averages, the 50, 25, and 100 days are still above the candlestick, indicating a bearish trend. So yung resistance, the nearest one that I can C would be here at 142. Still bearish, but just observed on the change of trend in URC because of the positive news on their income. Then, let's take a look at TEL. Ito, mukhang meron ding magandang news dito because as you know, January to March is financial statements. Naglalabas ang disclose ang financial statements yung mga companies. And because they pay their income taxes. So, audit ngayon mga auditors yan. And the auditors would have already finished their audit of these companies. In the meantime, yung TEL naman, bearish yung TEL, It ended flat, 1.3, as the opening was also 1.3. So mukhang nagre-recover si TEL, but our RSI is still at 39. So I expect in the coming days, there might be some signs of reversal, plus hopefully some good news on their financials, because TEL was in demand during the lockdown period. Everybody was using internet. So bearish pa rin yung TEL unless we see further signs of reversal in the trend na yung ating RSI would climb to 50 and above, and candlestick would also climb higher than our moving averages. Then we should say that TEL would have changed from a bearish to a bullish trend. Okay, so in the meantime, the nearest resistance of TEL that I can see is at 1398 to 1399. And the nearest support of TEL would be here at 1300. And then finally, we have JFC, which had been bearish in the past few days. Oh, there's a recovery on JFC. And closing price is now higher than our moving averages, indicating a possible bullish trend. So our RSI is also at 56, which is bullish. But in general, we should see another green candlestick to say that the trend is already upwards. Because right now, I can only conclude that the stock is from sideways approaching to bullish. Okay? In the meantime, if you will draw a Darvas box on JFC, dyan siya naglalaro. Dito sa area to. Okay? The resistance will be at 187 to 188, while the support is at 173.50 to 173.70. Now, when I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are areas. So, observan po natin si Jollibee. Nag-increase siya significantly today. Well, moderate increase rather, at 4.03%. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market, March 2, 2021. Thank God, it's a Tuesday. Ito po ang iyong lingkod, Benji Chodoro, nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Magkita-kita muli tayo bukas. Thank you and bye for now.